Wow. Welcome to Luanda. This is a different Africa. And this is where our journey ends too. Okay, this was very nice. Yeah, okay, thank you. We got a VIP treatment here because the guy from the moto club knows some guys here. So everything went very smooth. Merci, au revoir. Bye bye. Let's try to get into Angola now. Man, this is so helpful to have your guy here, because otherwise it's quite a mess, these borders. Okay, this is I see Angolan flags already. Kawasaki, yes. I see Angola. I want to get to it. Some arguing is going on, as it is on the borders. Let's just go, 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 go. A lot of people crossing the border. There's some movement, but the shouting increases. The drama is thickening. What is happening? There's a guy on the road lying down, making a drama. Is he? What's wrong with that guy? Sorry, man. I feel sorry for him.
How are you, man?
Yeah, how are you?
Good.
Oh.
Where you come from?
What?
Where you come from?
Now from Kinshasa. And now to Luanda.
This is Angola.
This is already Angola?
Yes.
Okay.
For me, immigration.
Immigration, yes. Okay.
Não, já tem a saída. Eles têm a visão.
I see.
Can you go for immigration? Can you stamp in the passport?
There, yeah?
Yes.
Which road?
Custom Kongo. Custom. Custom. Yes. Okay.
There, yeah? Thank you. Oh, thank you. Welcome to Angola. And we change our language from French to Portuguese now. Welcome to Angola. Okay, and now we have to find a place to stamp our passports and do a temporary import of our bikes, because Angola is not a carnet country, or carnet de passage doesn't work here. So we have to fill out some documents and pay some fee for the temporary import. Angola starts with a very dusty ride. the sun was setting, they disappeared in the cloud of dust, never to be seen again. As the gates are about to close, it looks like we've made it. Now all is left to do is to find the correct building with the correct officials. Our Portuguese skills might be lacking, but given that we know a little Spanish, hearing some similar words feels so refreshing. It's way better than the incomprehensible French for us. But then suddenly a wave of silence engulfs the premises, and everyone freezes just like in the mannequin challenge, that viral internet video trend back in the day. Everybody is just standing. Turns out it's the border closing and flag lowering ceremony that commands the standstill. We should have known better. Sorry. Okay, we are officially in Angola. The immigration was easy, but customs took some time because the carnet doesn't work here and we had to do a temporary import. And that was quite a lot of paperwork. And we had to pay in the bank, but the bank was closed, so we got a local who could pay with his card, so we gave him our cash and so on. I'm so tired of these border crossings. It's 8 border crossings on this trip. Okay, let's get out of here. Obrigado. And here we go again, roaming the dark streets of Africa after the sun has long set, looking for a place to camp. If you ask me, by now we are pretty much experts at finding places to hang our hammocks. No forest required.
Nu, labrīt, Angola! Paldies šai skaistai vietņai, zemnieku būdiņa, pie kuras piekārties un kociņš pareizā attālumā priekš hamaka. Paldies mocītim, kas mūs atvedis ir šurp uz Angolu. Pasmaks, bet nu neko. Smuki jau, tāda savanniņa, diezgan sauss te viss klimats. No rīta nekas nebija jāžāvē, ne tentiņš, ne guļam tīkls, viss labi. Last camping done. Stayed near this agricultural shed and in a very quiet place for a change, with the views of the mountains of Angola. And now doing the last stretch to Luanda. Still have to do more than 500 kilometers, which means a long day in the saddle. And a perfect opportunity to reflect on this adventure of a lifetime. And you know what? It already gives me goosebumps. Our story began in Accra with sorting bureaucratic and technical questions. A short yet memorable look into Ghana's nature, and off to Togo for a first encounter with the jungle and the reality of military checkpoints. In Benin, soaking up a bit of its voodoo culture and exploring the Venice of Africa, the Genvi Stilt Village. Hello, Nigeria!
Hello. At least you are smiling. Well, maybe not everyone.
This is our brothers from
Latvia.
Latvia.
And the traffic? I'll never complain about it anymore. The checkpoints though? I lost the count. 1,500 kilometers of trying not to get crushed by trucks while not suffocating on fumes. But in between it all, pinching ourselves and asking, is this for real? After all those reality checks, I think we deserved a break, and the Taraba state delivered. The mountains between Nigeria and Cameroon were a breath of fresh air. That is, until we had to go over said mountains, via the hardest off-road we've ever done. Without local help, we would be still there, digging out our bikes. Eventually though, we made it to Cameroon and got the real local treatment.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, go.
Go!
With our Cameroonian visas expiring, we had to fly through, only made possible by the newly built highway. Yaoundé was a mess, yet the nature welcoming. Some worrisome roadside scenes and pure luck on the border later, we made it to Kongo, the land of jungle and the most expensive fuel ever. But a night in Dimitri's the Hunter shed though? A highlight. Crossing the equator while running on bottled fuel, meeting a crazy French surfer on a DIY push bike, only a couple of things one does when in Congo. It's hot alright. What's even hotter is the crossing of the Kongo River on those small passenger boats. What an experience. Hey! Hey, stop! Hey! Only to end up in the caring hands of a DRC biker club that escorts us safely to the border of Angola.
We did exactly the opposite of what everybody suggested. We ride at night, we rode off-road, and we wild camped. But there was no other way.
But now, back to
Angola. I expected a bit better roads here.
Angolas mazie ciematiņi. Diezgan savādāk nekā iepriekšējās zemēs, jau tādi kārtīgi māla ķieģeļi, no kā būvē mājas. Nevis no zariem un palmu lapām. Viss tāds riktīgi māla oranžais, brūnais. Angolā neredz daudz nekādus kontrolu punktus uz ceļa ar maksāšanu un tā. Baznīca. Respektīvi, Angola viss tās tāda krietni uz augšu ar dzīves līmeni un ar visu citu pret iepriekšējām valstīm. Satiekot muitniekus vakarā un robežsargus, tur likās, ka viss jau arī ir datorizēts, viss ir tāds sakārtots. Tur likās, ka esam iebraukuši gandrīz vai tā kā pa pusē Eiropā pēc tām iepriekšējām valstīm. Ar muitu, protams, nojājāmies vairāk kā stundu, jo Angolā nestrādā karnete. Tur, kur karnete strādā, tā parasti ir procedūra 5 minūšu garumā. Šeit bija ilgāk un kaut kas arī bija jāmaksā. Nedaudz, 6000 katram, ne eiro, bet vietējās naudas, kas nozīmē 6 eiro apmēram katram. Un uz mēnesi drīkstam te uzturēties. Tā, Angola.
Hello? Is it good?
Angolas piepilsētas Banza Kongo rīta burziņš. Banza Kongo. Pirmā Angolas pilsēta mūsu ceļā. Angolā cilvēki ar mopēdiem, mocīšiem brauc ar ķiverēm, atšķirībā no iepriekšējām dažām valstīm. Sākot no Nigērijas, kur ķiveres bija vispār, nevienam gandrīz vai.
Seems that Angola has a fuel crisis too. Huge lines for both diesel and gas. Let's hope they let us in. All these guys are waiting for fuel. I know how it looks. Sorry. This might get heated.
But judging by the smiles, they don't mind. Angola has its own oil fields, and the petroleum industry accounts to almost 75% of country's revenue. So there shouldn't be any petrol crisis. And turns out there isn't one.
Good morning in Angola. We are a little bit in fuel crisis, we thought so. All this is the lane for the fuel. But when I paid, I understood something. Why the queue is so big. For 2 full bikes, I paid €10 and get still some change back.
10 times less than we paid in Kongo.
Nice road, good weather, not too hot and not raining. Rock and roll.
I have this feeling that the more south we go, the more nature beauty there is. And since I'm more of a nature guy than the urban/chaos/hardcore trash one, there is a part of me that's sad that my journey ends where the real African beauty starts. Don't get me wrong, it was an adventure of a lifetime, and the memory of it will be etched into my brain forever. But I would have preferred to ride the section from Angola to South Africa. A mere mention of Namibia and Botswana makes me excited. One day.
Baobabi. Kāds viens šitais labā pusē. Skaistuls. Ļoti savādāk Āfrika mums te pēkšņi sākas. Angolas karoga krāsās mūs te sagaida, tuvojoties okeānam, kuru, kā mēs nu pat nospriedām, pēdējo reizi redzējām Nigērijā. To jau tāds zināms ilgas pēc plašiem ūdeņiem mūsos parādās. Opapā, lūk, esam atkal okeāna krastā ar visu smaržu un tā tālāk.
Nē, jūra tas ir forši. Cilvēkam vajag jūru. Savādāk tā klaustrofobiski iekšzemē.
Savādāk sajūta uzreiz, vai ne? Vajag jūru, vajag kalnus. Bet vajag arī noilgoties pēc viņš, tad viņi uzreiz īpašāk liekas, vai ne?
And you know what else is special? I'll let you guess. That's right. Almost no trash in sight. What a view! We continue on these fine roads with the wind in our hair and a smile on our faces, until we get reminded that we are still in Africa.
Zajebiście. Zajebiście, outro país?
Zajebiście.
Namíbia?
No, Luanda.
Luanda? Luanda e
Sudáfrica.
Sudáfrica?
So we are close to finish of our stage. Ghana to Angola after a few months from Luanda. The next trip is to Cape Town in South Africa. Hello Luanda.
This is like New York with a little touch of this is Africa traffic. This might as well be in Barcelona or Lisbon. Wow. Welcome to Luanda. This is a different Africa. And this is where our journey ends too. We're leaving the bikes in Luanda. They'll stay here for a couple of months. And then we'll continue to South Africa with a different team. But I'm heading home. It's been an adventure, for sure. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this series. It was a bit different than the usual. Even if it might seem that I am done with motorcycling after this trip, it's far from truth. I'm still eager to go on closer and further motorcycle adventures and going to places that offer more natural beauty. But this is for the memory books anyway. And yeah, thank you for following and see you in the next one. Hello, hello, hello.
Morning,
First time we see Africa twin here.
Really?
Yes.
We have a lot, maybe 12 in Angola.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Africa.